America's most methodical Dota 2 players entered the 11th season of the online Beyond the Summit Pro Series, but only one fast and brutal team rose as champions after the 1 month of competition. Costabile, Gunner, Moo, Z-Freak and Husky, who now fly the flag for Team Nouns, defeated local rivals Team Dogchamp 3 games to 1 to be crowned Pro Series victors, taking home their share in a $40,000 prize pool. Locking down eliminations for his team while gaining momentum in the mid lane was position 2 player Gunner. With 11 kills and 25 assists, he caused a real problem for the Team Dogchamp side on the speedy Storm Spirit. This staple hero of the mid lane causes a massive amount of damage with his passive overload. After Gunner used another of Storm Spirit's abilities, he created an electrical charge. This charge was released on the hero's next auto attack to deal additional damage and slow his target. Core to Storm Spirit's kit is his static remnants. Lasting for 12 seconds, they exploded for a brutal amount of damage when a Team Dogchamp player came too close to it. When paired with Storm Spirit's electric vortex, players were sucked into Gunner's location and often took a chunk of damage when pulled on top of one of his static remnants. The game really started to come alive when Gunner gained access to Storm Spirit's ultimate, Ball Lightning. Manifesting into a bolt of electrical current, Gunner relocated around the battlefield at the cost of mana. This made chase downs and team initiation easier for the mid laner. Over greater distances, Ball Lightning dealt additional damage to enemies he passed through. During the second game, Gunner brought a massive amount of crowd control and utility to the competition on the highly durable Earth Spirit. Similar to Storm Spirit, Gunner was able to summon copies of himself in the form of stone remnants. With his geomagnetic grip ability, Gunner pulled a stone remnant towards himself to not only damage enemies in its path, but also to silence them for a set duration. Mixing it up again, Boulder Smash sent nearby enemy players, friendlies or stone remnants flying across the screen with brutal force. Enemies hit by a remnant took damage and were slowed for a short duration. Initiation is one of Earth Spirit's strong points. With Rolling Boulder, Gunner charged into battle, dealing damage and stunning enemy players he hit. Rolling over one of his own remnants continued the duration of the roll and increased the duration of the stun on the other end. Damage was spread through the entire Team Dogchamp side with Earth Spirit's ultimate ability, Magnetize. For a short duration, all hostiles took damage over time. The ability also exploded nearby stone remnants, resetting the damage timer on nearby enemies. While Magnetize was active, the movements, silences and stuns from Earth Spirit's other abilities hit all targets under the effects of Magnetize. In a final game to end it all, Gunner racked up an incredible 24 eliminations on the Initiation King himself, Tusk. When people mention Tusk, it's hard to go past his iconic snowball ability. When popped, Gunner and any other nearby allies in the snowball's path start rolling in the direction of his choosing and remain completely untargetable during the course of the spell. Any enemies hit with a snowball will take damage and be stunned for a short duration, with each ally collected adding to the overall damage. Once he rolled into the center of combat, ice shards were used to create a frozen barrier around its target, trapping them in as Gunner got up close and personal. Once in the face of Team Dogchamp, Tag Team was used to increase the amount of physical damage they took over the next 5 seconds. Tag Team also slowed the enemy's movement speed, making the ability great for locking down heroes who are trying to flee. Acting as both a slow inflicting and high damaging attack, Tusk's ultimate Walrus Punch sent a target enemy player high into the sky before landing back down onto the ground. The punch itself is a guaranteed critical strike, with the damage scaling per level of the ability. In the later stages of the game, this dealt severe damage to all enemy heroes and could be used more often with just a simple 10-second cooldown. These three Dota 2 champions helped Gunnar win the lane phase and late game in the Beyond the Summit Season 11 NA Grand Finals. And a shorter Grand U wins in your next Dota 2 Onslaught.
Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with the amazing esport content from around the gaming globe. Only on Unbeaten Esports.